Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? We are doing another great bins haul. About 80 pieces or so. A couple pieces we kept and the rest we're going to be reselling on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. Y'all know that we're full-time resellers. And I'm super excited to share with you some great pieces that we got. Great fabric content. We were able to, I'm finally able to get around to getting this video done. It's been about a week since I did this. Going down to the bins. I did it on a Wednesday just because I couldn't do it last weekend. It's been super crazy busy here. We've had some just life, family life things going on. And then Dan and I actually took a couple days off on Monday to go out to dinner for our 35th wedding anniversary. So I didn't get it done earlier this week because we came home, did a few things, and we just kind of took the rest of the day off after we got some business done. So we took a couple hours for ourselves. So I'm getting around to recording this and getting this out to you later in the week. So yeah, grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a snack or whatever. It's probably going to be about a 50-minute to an hour video to do all 80 pieces instead of dividing it up into a couple smaller videos. That way I just have one video to upload right now just because of time restraints for me. I just want to get this out to you guys as quickly as possible. So I hope you really enjoy this. It was a really good haul. I'm super excited about it and I'm excited to share it with you. So here we go. We are good to go to do this haul, and we're going to go ahead and dive in and try and get through this in about an hour, 15 minutes to an hour. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive in and show you guys. We have about 4.5 bags here. So let's go ahead and get right to it, okay? All right, so the first item I'm going to show you is a J. Crew piece. Now, J. Crew does very well for me. This is a knit cardigan, and it is a size large. I don't pick up a lot of J. Crew that is smaller sizes, but size large for sure. I love the fact that this is a very neutral colorway. It can go with lots of different things. It has front pocket here. And yeah, this is a really great piece. It is cotton. I think I picked up a few polyester pieces in this haul, but most everything is cotton or rayon, or I did get some silk, algodon, wool, things like that. So I may not always show all of the fabric pieces, but we will go ahead. Okay, I'm going to show you this piece. This piece here, I ran a comp on this. This is actually just sitting on top of one of the bins. Nobody was paying any attention to it. It's called Walls Workwear. And because of the kind of coat that it was, I decided to go ahead and run a comp on this. And these were selling for, I don't know, $35, $40 and up. And what you can do in our bins, I've actually gone up to the register and I've asked them, could you weigh this one piece so that I can get an idea how much it weighs? And this piece roughly was around $5 to purchase because of the weight. And it was definitely worth it. I think $5 into even $35, $40 and up for this coat. There was actually a few sold comps on this, so I decided to go ahead and grab it and give that a chance. Great workwear piece. Is very sturdy, very heavy. Okay. Y'all know that I have been gathering up, if you haven't watched my previous haul videos, the North Face does where you can turn in their items and get reimbursed for the pieces, kind of like what Buy Sell Trade does, only it's specifically the North Face. I have a couple sweatshirts ready to go. I am going to add this into the mix. These are some women's outdoor, I'm taking off a piece of linen, outdoor pants. I'm going to add this into the mix. I think it's a great colorway. And I think that'll be good to add to that. So I'm going to add that into the North Face bag that I'm going to turn into their company for money back. Okay. I don't really hardly ever pick up at H&M unless it's like linen or wool. And this particular piece is 100% linen. And it is a size medium. It's a great sage green colorway, which is perfect for the season coming up. And this is a great piece for the gals. Linen, I'm finding that when I run into linen now, or even a linen blend, my finger can actually tell when it's linen, which is pretty cool. Okay, we're going to keep going. Like I said, I tried recording this once already. It was over an hour, so I'm going to try and be a little bit quicker this time recording. All right, this is the Time and True, and I know some of you are like, why are you buying Time and True? I've actually already sold some Time and True pieces that were just basic pieces, and since I'm paying $1.40, $1.45 a piece for this haul, it's worth it. This is time and true, and if it's a great style-based piece that's selling, I've already sold, like I said, a time and true piece that was style-based, and it sold for a great price. So this has great sleeves with this tassel, and all this is embroidered. This is a size 1X, which I'm trying to get some great size 1X pieces. This one was, I believe, rayon or cotton, and it's just such a great piece. So that is a style-based pickup. Probably put that up for like $19.99. Okay, definitely, I've been following this one gal that I've been doing a lot of watching of her videos. She does like style-based, she does vintage, she does modern, men's, women's, and I love watching it because I learned so much from her. This is Craft & Barrel, and it's the size medium. She does a lot of pieces like this. She actually recently sold a sweater similar to this with the red cardinals on it. This one has embroidery all over the front with, I think, was there some beads on this? No, it's just embroidery, and it's a full zip cardigan. I've sold other vintage ladies sweaters like this on eBay also, and they sell really well on Depop also. So I grabbed this, has the great colorway of the red at the bottom and the sleeve cuffs. Again, this was the size medium, and this was a wool blend. I think it was wool, silk. Yeah, it's Raimi acrylic and silk blend. So a great blend of fabrics. Y'all know that I mostly focus on fabric blends, style-based, vintage, things like that. I don't really focus on brands. Now, brands that I pick up sometimes are really good brands, but that's not my focus for why I'm picking it up. All right, this is called established 1946. I am a little bit particular with this particular brand. You all have seen the tag. This particular piece was a white piece, and it has these gorgeous bell sleeves with the lace trim, and the lace trim also goes all the way around the front of the sweater. This is such a great piece. When I do keywords in this, I will also do bridal as well as minimalist, cruise. You know, you could do wrap, you could do swim cover up, but I'm also going to add bridal to this because I am learning from another gal that I just mentioned. She does bridal on anything white because the brides look for great pieces like this to add to their, you know, bridal, you know, wear that they're doing for all their parties and different things like that. So I'm going to add bridal to that as well. All right, I did pick up a few bras. When I pick up bras, they have to be in decent condition, not a lot of wear, especially stretching and pulling, and this one was okay. This one's Victoria's Secret, and another reason why I picked this one up, it has lace on it, but it's also strapless, and some ladies are going to be looking for the strapless pieces for spring and summer for their shirts and dresses and all the things, so I grabbed that one. I also do try to pick up varying sizes in bras, the bigger sizes and also smaller sizes for just anybody. Okay. Now, the first time I went through this, I went through it in a different order. So this is one of those types of pieces, the gal I was just telling you about. I'll try to put her name up here. You guys have to follow her. She has such great information. I'm trying to be like the people that I follow on YouTube. I try to not only show you what I'm getting at my bins hauls and my regular thrift store hauls, but also share with you my knowledge and what I've learned just from being a reseller. And sorry, my kitty's trying to get into my bag. And so I try to share with you what I've learned, and hopefully it's a blessing to you, just like other videos are a blessing to me. But this gal, like I said, I'll try to put her name down below. She picks pieces up like this, and this is one of the reasons why I decided to try this. This is definitely vintage, has shoulder pads, but guys, look at this blouse. That's all beaded and embroidered on the front. And these gorgeous buttons, you guys. I could not leave this behind. This is so beautiful. And it even goes up on the collar. Now, I wouldn't have picked pieces like this up before, but as y'all know, I've been trying to venture out and try different things and see what works and what doesn't work. And it's been nice because some of the things that I've been testing out are selling, which is very, very exciting. And I don't think this will have a hard time selling. This was also a size 12, which is a great size. So I'm very excited to see how that does. I did double and triple check it because it's white to make sure there's nothing on it and it looks good. All right. I did look up comps on scarves that had anchors on them just to see if this was even going to be worth picking up as a really pretty scarf. And I actually found quite a few that were already sold with anchors on them. So I did pick this up, probably paid you know, well, my haul for my cost of goods on this haul was around $1.40, $1.45. They wanted $3.49 at the thrift store. It probably cost me literally like maybe $1 to pick this up because of the weight. So I did grab that. Okay, here's another bra. There's a few of them in this bag. This particular one is from Comfort Choice. I did comp this particular one, and there were solds. This one is cotton and not polyester. It's a little bit bigger size, and it looks like it's just a really nice sturdy piece for the gal. So I grabbed that one. And Scooter, he's down below here sniffing out my items. So cute. All right, and this one was from Bali. I also comped this one. There were some good sold comps on these. I'm expecting maybe 15, 20, maybe 25 on some of these pieces. This has some nice floral detail on it. It is pink and it's still in good condition. It's not too stretched out. So I grabbed that one. Okay, a couple more here. This one was also, okay, this one was airy. I like selling airy depending on the pieces, and since I'm getting it at the bins now and not paying full price at the thrift store, this had some nice lace detail, and it's got a nice back to it. It's still in good condition, and it's one of the kind of smaller sizes, so I decided to grab that one and give that a shot. Now this one is also Victoria's Secret. I was thinking that I was picking this one up first when I picked that one up. This one, you guys have all seen the Victoria's Secret thing. This one's a little bit more of a sexier style. So it's got the lace and the lace on the bottom. It's dark navy blue, which is really beautiful. And it's got this cutout in the back. So this one's a little bit more sexier, definitely more like, you know, like kind of like a lingerie, which even in my intimates, I do intimate, lingerie, you know, all those different keywords for, like, you know, sleepwear, underwears, clothes. I don't obviously sell underwear, but, you know, bras and things like that. And I always do intimates, sometimes vary on those items. If it's like a black piece, I'll do goth, whimsy goth, things like that. Those different types of keywords. Okay. This piece is one of the polyester pieces. And I picked it up. I've been getting a lot of interest in my wraps. You guys know, if you've been watching my hauls, that I've been picking up wraps and covers for spring and summer. This one does have the armhole, and then below the stitching it has an open here. It's kind of like a patchwork with all these different colors and prints, and it opens up on the bottom, and on both sides it's got the tassels. So super cute, and I do believe this is a one size. Yeah, it's a one size, so it fits multiple different sizes. And like I said, I'm actually getting quite a bit of interest on my wraps and those covers like that I've been listing so far, that I've been getting from the bins. Okay, I mentioned in my video that didn't record properly that I'm trying to pick up some of the older mall styles and brands. Like, we all know that for some people, Old Navy is doing very well. Abercrombie & Fitch is definitely making a comeback. Well, I'm kind of going to test out some other mall brand pieces and see how they do. This is Aeropostale. These are have a skinny flare, and so if they're boot cut or flare, I'm definitely going to give them a try, especially since I'm only paying a couple dollars. Now, my jeans at my regular thrift store, they do price up. Men's and women's are between like $6 and $8 for jeans and pants. And since I have access to jeans at my bins now, and I'm only paying around $2 for them, I'm not really picking up a lot of jeans at the thrift store unless I know that I can get, like I picked up Judy Blue the other day, but I also know that I'll probably make $30, $35. Most of these jeans that I'm showing you now, I'll probably list for like $19.95 and just see how they do. All right, so buying them at the regular thrift store, I wouldn't, you know, pay $6, $7 for pants or jeans if they're going to sell for even $25. All right, I did pick up one silk piece. I don't know if this is a cover to an actual suit outfit, but this is 100% silk. The reason why I say jacket cover is because the buttons only come down about halfway. So even if this is the jacket cover, the brand here is, this is a size 8, and the brand is Valerie Stevens. And because the buttons, I realized when I showed this before that the buttons only come down halfway. But even if this is like the jacket to like what would have been a dress underneath, somebody can still buy this silk jacket and wear it over their outfit. So I'm still going to list it. 100% silk. I'm very excited to see how that does. Okay, a few more pieces in this first bag. I did pick up another scarf, and this one had a brand on it, and I did look up the brand. It was kind of hard to research this, but I figured I'll just put it up, put the brand up, and see what it does. I'll probably list it for like $14.99 or $19.99 or something like that, but it's in really good condition with the tassels. Burgundy is a really popular color right now. It's got this ditzy floral print, very, very pretty. So I'm going to put that up for, like I said, probably $14.99 or maybe $19.99 and see how that does. And speaking of wraps, here's another one. This one is by Select, and it is a size 16, which is a great size. And this is another one of those wraps. And guys, this is a great piece. Look at these sleeves. It's got like this, kind of like an V indentation there, but it's got the tassels. Look at this gorgeous colorway. The tassels are all the way on the hemline as well. This is just so beautiful. Such a great colorway. You could wear this as a swimwear just like any other cover-up, or wear it over a tank top with jeans or a pair of pants. However you choose to style it, it's just a great piece. All right, let's get these back in to its bag. We're going to move on to the next bag. I'm trying to keep stories to a minimum because I know the stories on pieces can take up time when you're doing a haul. So I'm trying to be careful with that. All right, let's dive into this one. This one has a few jeans in it. Like I said, I'm testing out some different brands on jeans. Most people talk a lot about like Levi's when it comes to jeans. That's another area that I want to try and get better at. But I'm also trying to go back to some of the mall brands that used to do really well before 2 and 3 years ago that are starting to make a comeback. And since my cost of goods is so low, I'm testing out. This is American Eagle. I'm not going to be doing skinnies on any of these guys. They're going to be straight or boot cut. These are a straight, and they are a boot cut, low-rise boot, and it's a good size. These are a 36 by 32, so even a great inseam for like the taller girls like myself, who like the taller jeans. So I'm going to give these a try and see how they do. I'll probably put those up for like maybe $21.99 or something like that, and see how that does. Okay. Okay, guys, the next pair of jeans. Now, when I went to go look at a bin, I usually go through and look at bins after everybody, I've gone through everything. And sometimes, because people go through and they turn things over, and there ends up being other things in the bin that you see that you didn't see before. If you've ever been to the bin, you know what I mean. These were literally sitting right on top of the bin, laid out straight, and nobody was looking at them. And I don't know why. Who just looks at area and just walks away? I don't understand this. But you know what? I was okay with that because they were mine. So I did actually look these up. Ariat Legacy, traditional relaxed boot cut. And yes, I most definitely grabbed these. Great condition. I had run into some other Ariats earlier in the day, but they were all stained and these weren't. I was so happy. So yes, they were mine and I grabbed them. All right, next item, another pair of jeans. These are J. Crew. J. Crew always does very well for me. So yeah, I grabbed these. These are a straight J. Crew. Good size. So we went ahead and grabbed those and added those to the jean pile. All right. I looked this pair of pants up. It did not have good comps. However, the pants that I have are convertible into shorts and they're cargo. The ones that I looked up didn't have the convertible. So I decided to grab these since the cog was so cheap. These are Shields Outfitters and it's a size 30, so it's a good waist. These are in really good condition and it's great for the season coming up, especially for hiking, outdoorsy stuff. So it also has the zipper leg and everything. So I am going to go ahead and give those a try and see how they do. Okay, these shorts here, one thing is I did want to mention about these shorts is these have the ripstop fabric. Whether I see pants or shorts in ripstop, I always look up the brand and see how the comps are doing because ripstop is a great fabric for outdoors, hiking, people doing workwear, just regular utility, and these are also a cargo. So anytime you see ripstop, which has like the kind of like the squares in the fabric, I get them pants or shorts, depending on the brand, and that was a good one. So I grabbed that. Okay. You know how you see when you're at the store, whether it's the bins or the thrift store, and you see a tag, and you're like, that looks like a boutique brand, it probably won't really do anything. That's what this looked like. And I decided to go ahead and look it up because I've been learning not to just look at it, but to actually look it up. And I was so glad I did. Because when I looked this up, this exact brand, it had this exact item on Poshmark. It had sold multiple times. Different colorways and in this color. So yes, I definitely picked this up. It has the dart back here, and it has some pleating and dart up front. It's got pockets, wide leg. So I'm very excited. The comps on those were like 25 to 35 and 40. So I'm very excited to see how that does. All right. This one I also ran a comp on. I'd seen multiple dresses in this brand and in this style that were sold. And this one is a size large. Listicle, I don't know how it's pronounced, but anyway, lots of different dresses in this brand were sold on Poshmark. This has a really pretty lacing detail on the top here. It's got some great ruching detail back here, some ruffle detail on the hemline, and great burgundy color, which is very, very popular right now. So I'm excited to see how that does. I'm hoping to get maybe between 20 and 30 for that. Okay, next is this dress. Now, again, this one's Kato, and I think this is like a size large. The tag size was cut out, but this is one of those shirt dresses. It's got 2 pockets. Shirt dresses do very well. It's got the roll tab also. It's got a great print. It's also a button down, which is very popular right now, and it has the slit in the hem with the curved hemline. So I'm very excited to see how this does. I'm going to do measurements on this because, like I said, the size tag was cut out, but I'm pretty sure this is probably like a large to extra large just by looking at it. And I'm pretty sure that's like maybe cotton, or I'm trying not to look at too many of the fabric blends because I know that takes time, and you probably don't want to know all the fabric blends because, like I said, the only polyester pieces I picked up were like for the wraps and stuff. Yeah, rayon. Most of the cotton fabrics, sorry, my lighting is changing here. Most of the fabric contents are linen, rayon, cotton, wool, things like that. So I'm trying not to look at those too many times because, as we all know, that does take time on the video. This one is polyester. This one's UMG, guys. I took a chance on this. It's a size 2X UMG, and it's this really great, kind of like a handkerchief sleeve and handkerchief hemline wrap. It's like a cover-up. Super cute. So, and again, they could wear this to like the pool, on a cruise, vacation, or just with a cute pair of jeans and a tank top, whatever works best for their situation. All right, I did go ahead and grab this. This is a size small. Nike does well for me. I've been selling some Nike. This has the swoosh on the front. It's a men's size small with the pocket. It does have the drawstrings, which was great, and it's in really good condition. So I'm going to give that a try and see if I can sell that for maybe like 19. Okay. This one is another Time and True, and like I said, I know you guys Time and True, but I just recently sold a Time and True basic piece that was a really great fabric content and a good size. This is a large, and this is 100% linen. So yeah, I picked this up for $1.40, $1.45 to see if I can turn around and sell this for maybe 19, 20, 25. The last Time and True piece that I sold for a decent price, a very decent price, and it was definitely worth picking it up. All right. This scarf here is nothing big, but it's definitely like a novelty scarf with the fruit and everything on it. It was just one of those pieces. Oh, and I just found a hole in it. See, now I've looked at this piece a few times, and I just now saw the hole. Isn't that crazy how that happens? Yes, I think I saw a hole. Yep, it is. Okay, so I might actually have to ditch this piece because that's actually a pretty good sized hole. Yeah, there's the hole right there. So, I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and list it and just show the hole and see if I can sell it for like maybe 10 bucks or something. Because I have been hearing from other people who do videos that even if there's a flaw and you notice a flaw, just note it and then just see if you can sell it for like $10 or $8 or something. Alright, again, some men's shorts. You don't need to say too much about this, O'Reilly. Now, see, in my regular thrift store, they're charging shorts around $5 to $6 to $7 for shorts. I'm picking mine up for less than $1.50, so I'm not really even picking up shorts at my regular thrift store. I'm getting them at the bins. Since I just recently started doing the bins a few months ago, I didn't have that ability to saying I'm not going to pick these things up at the regular thrift store, I'll just wait for the bins. But now I'm being more particular about what I am actually picking up at the thrift store. Sorry, my lighting just really changed. And only getting certain things at the thrift store and then picking up more things at the bins. And I definitely noticed that the items that I pick up at the bins are very different than what I pick up at the thrift store too. Okay, and each bins haul is different too. All right, I did get this one. It's Talbots. It's a size 12 petite. Now, I can't remember if this was, it's not the newer Talbots, but I couldn't remember if this was like before the newer or whatever. But this is a great piece. It's black with like the creamy tan colorway. It is a front button-up dress. It's sleeveless, and this is perfect because you could pair this for workwear or casual wear, put a cardigan with it, or put a little blazer with it, or whatever. So there's lots of versatility with this dress, and it's such a great, like I said, I believe it's cotton. Yeah, cotton blend with a little bit of spandex. So that's just such a great piece, whether it's just casual or workwear or whatever. I'm going to try and get through this quickly because my sun is really changing. I hope that doesn't bother you guys too much. Okay, again, not too much to have to say about this. It is like a dark navy and white plaid checker. These are Vans men's shorts. So we don't really need to say much about that. Okay, this piece kind of has a funny story to it. It's the only story I'm really going to tell for you guys. So I was going through my cart trying to figure out if I was going to keep stuff or not. And you all know that I've been picking up some pieces like this that have the embroidery on it. The gal next to me, she was probably in her early, maybe mid-20s, but early 20s. And she saw this and she went absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh, that is so, so cute. And I was like, it is really cute, isn't it? She goes, oh my gosh, yes. And her friend that was standing next to her said, oh, you don't understand. That's like so totally her style. And I wasn't sure if I was actually going to keep this sweater, if I was going to list it. Because it has a little bit of a loose button on it. And I was trying to decide if I was going to just put it away or just note it in the listing. But knowing and seeing how much she liked it, I thought I'd just offer the piece to her and see if she wanted it. So I said, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. Would you like this piece? And she was just so excited. She goes, oh my gosh, you don't understand. I love that. And I said, well, if you want it, it's yours. And so she's like, oh my goodness. And she took it. She was looking at it. She was so excited. And then she was looking at it further and she goes, you know, I really appreciate it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it because of this and this. And so I said, you know what, if you keep it, great. If not, it's seriously not a big deal. So she looked at it a little bit for another minute, and then she went to go do something else, and she said, I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm going to pass this time. And she put it back on the bin that was right behind us. Well, she went to go over and do something else on the other side of the store, and I reached over and I grabbed the piece anyway, because I could note the button, and I decided to give this a try. But this is all embroidered with beads and everything. It's just so beautiful. And actually it doesn't have beads, but it's all embroidered, floral. And I like picking pieces up like this. It's got the lacing detail up here. And I'm just kind of curious to see how this does. Some of the people that I know that do vintage, even guys who sell on Depop that do vintage, pick up these grandma pieces and they do very well for them. So I've already sold one or two of them on like eBay for a decent price. So I'm going to keep picking them up, and you know, if they're in good condition, and see how they do. All right, and then this is another bra that I picked up. This one was autumn. I did do comps on this one. This has kind of like the bralette back to it, and it does have a front closure. I know a lot of ladies prefer the front closure, and it's a little bit of a smaller size. So I wanted to get that, maybe $15 I'll list it for. And there is that bag. Okay, so let's get all this stuff back. Get that in the bag. Okay. Just have 2 more bags. Let's see if we can get this done in the next 15-20 minutes. Most of the rest of the items that I have, I don't have any stories, so that should help. Okay. Next we have, oh my goodness, did I already show this stuff? I think I've just showed one bag so far. Oh my goodness, we got to get moving. We still have a few bags. Okay, so this is 25.7. This is a really beautiful cotton gathered waist dress. I thought I'd give this a try. I know that yellow is doing very well color-wise right now. Beautiful white floral print with a band collarway. And this is a beautiful midi dress. Great size. So I'm going to give this a try and see how this does. It has the gathered sleeve. It should do very well. Okay. This is Rolling Stones. I wanted to try this out. I ran comps on it. The comps are really good on Poshmark. It's a really cute size medium sweatshirt. So we're going to test that out, see how that does. Now I understand the eyelet is also doing very well as far as eyelet on clothing. This has a beautiful laser eyelet cutout on the sleeves, on the top. Even the V-neck there has some eyelet. This is just super pretty and such a great colorway for spring and summer. Has the eyelet detail on the bottom, and it's a size extra large. So I wanted to give that a try and see how that does. And here's another piece. This is a Chico's size 1, so a medium. Has eyelet on it as well. So I thought I'd give this a try. The sleeves are all eyelet. It's just so pretty. And I did double and triple check on this one as well to make sure that this didn't have any stains on it. And so far so good. Okay. Now, I got a box from a gentleman a couple months ago. I've been selling some pieces from his box. And silver jeans were in that box. Now, I have not been even keeping an eye on silver because I didn't think it would do well. But I've been getting a lot of interest in silver, those silver jeans. So I thought, maybe I should look into this a little bit more. And this is silver twisted. These actually had good comps on Poshmark. Has a great pocket there. And these are boot cut, with some of the drag on them, but obviously that never bothers it. And these are a size 31, 33, so really nice long inseam for the girls. They're distressed. So again, like the other jeans, I'm going to give that a try. I'll probably put those up for between 20 and 25 and see how they do. Okay, like the gal sweaters, I'm finding that a lot of the vintage sweaters are doing well for the men as well. So I picked this one up, Cross and Barrel, size 2 extra large. Depop, these do so well on Depop. You see a lot of Cross and Barrel and those older brands on Depop with the vintage grandma and grandpa sweaters with styles like this, embroideries and different things like that. This also had great fabric content to it. This one was cotton rayon and this one was part wool. So I'm definitely going to get that one up and see how that does. Carhartt is one that I don't do a lot of, but this one was Carhartt Force, and it's an extra large relaxed fit, definitely outdoorsy. It's kind of like a salmon color, so I wanted to give that a try. It has the flap in the back, so yeah, we're going to see how that does. Pull-on pants are doing very well. From what I understand, I watched McThriftsy. She has great videos also, and she does really well with the pull-on pants. These are Paxson, and they have a great pattern. They have pockets on the front and the back. A great leg for summertime. Really cute. You could pair this with cardigans, tank tops, all kinds of cute things. Little sweaters even in the springtime for workwear. And those were a size large. If those were a medium, I probably would not have grabbed them. Just because with things like that, I try to stick to like larges, extra larges and up. Okay, this was also a style-based piece. This is L&B, which is Lucky and Blessed. I've never seen this before. It's a style-based pickup. It's just beautiful lace. My keywords obviously will be whimsical, goth, fairy. This also has the kind of the square off front where it points. This would be a great, again, swim cover-up, or even just wearing with a tank top with a pair of jeans or pants. Lots of different keywords you can put with that one as well. Okay, I understand the crochet things are doing very, very well. And I saw this dress, and I thought I'd give it a try. It is a size medium. It's all crochet up here. It is lined on the bust area, and then it's gathered in the back, and it's this super cute maxi dress. It does have a lining that comes down part way, and I thought I would give this a try because it's a neutral colorway and super cute, great for summertime. And like I said, crochet things are doing very, very well right now. And with obviously wedding season, bridal season, things like that, and it's a neutral colorway, I thought that could be a really great piece. Okay. Slip dresses, whether this is used as a slip, because you could wear like a shorter dress with the little, with the accordion down here, the what do they call that? Pleated, and the lace, you could wear like this under like a shorter skirt or dress, or wear it by itself. I know some ladies are comfortable wearing slip dresses like this, and I guess they actually title them as a slip dress. I wouldn't be comfortable wearing something like this, but if somebody else is, this is a really, really pretty piece. All the lacing detail, it is adjustable, or again, you can actually wear it as a lace underneath a other dress or skirt and have this as an extended slip piece underneath, which I've seen ladies do also. And this does not have a size on it, so I will definitely be doing measurements. But I've been seeing other people doing videos, and they're saying that those things are selling like crazy on all different platforms. So I thought I'd give that a try. All right, this is another one of those vintage pieces, you guys. Alfred and Dunner. This is not usually a brand you'd pick up, size medium, but this has the pads, and this is all embroidered. It's got a cable knit with the flowers, all embroidered detail. And considering it's white, it's still in really, really good condition. This is just gorgeous. It's got some cable knit, the flowers down at the bottom, and then you've got lacing detail on the bottom, the hemline, the sleeves, and the neckline. Just a super pretty piece. I'm excited to list that and see how that does. Okay, I picked up this brand at the thrift store the other day, grabbed a couple pieces in the last 2 weeks. This is the same. It is how do you pronounce this? Bernadetta. The other pieces were also rolled. This one's a size medium. It's going to be a sweater shape, but this is a size medium. It's a pink. So I grabbed that to see how that does. Okay. We all know the buckle can do well, and this is black buckle. This one is a size extra large. It's a pale blue, and it's got some really great detail on it, too. It's another reason why I wanted to pick this up. It is cotton blend. So I wanted to get this because it's not just like a regular blouse. This is a women's, but it's got some stitching detail. It's got the detail on the sleeves. It just had some extra things to it. It is a fitted shirt, and it's a snap front. So I wanted to give that a try and see how that could do. Okay, another men's piece. This is a good men's piece as well. This one is Eddie Bauer. It's a size extra large. I zipped it up. Yep, cotton blend. A great brown colorway. So we're going to do that one. All right. I found my first linen Tommy Bahama piece. Normally they're silk or other blends, but this one was 100% linen. So I looked at the size and I was like, yes, please. This one is the size large, 100% linen, and the colorway is wonderful. So perfect for spring and summer. So I'm very excited to list that and see how that does. I love me some linen. Okay, this was a piece. This is the only hard goods piece that I grabbed. There was a lot of work that went into this. This is all cross-stitched. It says, now I lay me down to sleep. This is all cross-stitched. The flowers, the writing, the bear, the little child down below, all of this is cross-stitched. Now, I don't know if they just got the backing because this is obviously store and then just did the cross-stitching. I'm going to clean this up, and I honestly don't know what this might go for, but there was so much work that went into this, I could not just leave this behind. So I'm going to put that up. I don't know if it's going to be like $15 or $20, or that could go up for like even maybe $30 or $40. I have no idea, but we're going to do some research on it and find out. Okay, this is another one of those brands that I see a lot of people talk about, but I've never run into, so I decided to snatch this up. It is Mountain Hardware. And it's a really nice ladies cardigan sweater. It's a great cardigan sweater. Has a pocket. I'll do a little sweater shaving on this and list this. And this one was a size medium. All right, and there's that bag. That bag went pretty quick. Let's see. about getting these other bags done. Actually, it didn't take as long to go through that one as I thought it would, so that's good. Now, you guys have to tell me in the comments below how your sourcing at the bins has been lately. I've been hearing that a lot of the bins have been getting really busy lately. Are your bins really busy too? Okay. This is another scarf. It is a burgundy and it's floral as well. Has the tassels on it. This did not have a brand. But I did look up scarves similar to this, and they were still selling on Poshmark. So I'll probably put this up for like maybe $14.95 or something. Really pretty Dissy floral. So there's that piece. It feels like I just went through these because I did the other video that didn't work out. Okay, I hope I'm not duplicating things here, guys. You know what? I'm going to do this other bag here. I did do this bag because I remember doing the cardigan sweater right away. Okay, so yeah, I did do this bag. So we're going to switch to the last bag. We have one more bag left because I did the cardigan sweater first. I remember, so we did that bag already. I thought that seemed kind of strange that I had that many bags left. All right, last bag, you guys. I'm going to go through this as quick as I can. See if we can keep it under an hour. This one did not have a brand on it, but this was so pretty. This is all embroidered. It's a beautiful purple scarf. Somebody definitely wore perfume with this, so I'll probably put it in the wash and then air dry it. And I'll probably list it for like $19.95, but this whole thing is all purple embroidery. So beautiful. I didn't want to leave that behind, but oh my goodness, can I smell the perfume. You know when you're smelling perfume, it like literally going down your throat? Yeah. This was another scarf wrap. This is, now I haven't unfolded all the way. If I unfold it, see how it's still doubled? This is a big scarf. Let me show you. It's all tasseled. See, I can still unfold it one more. So this is a pretty big scarf. But it was so pretty, I didn't want to leave this behind. Probably list that one for maybe like $19.95. Okay. Remember a few hauls ago, I mentioned that LEI sells really well on Depop. I found this shirt by LEI, and it's a size large, and it's really pretty yellow, floral. Sorry about that, a couple little intermissions here during the video. Okay, so anyway, this is a yellow floral. This is a snap front. I wanted to get this and see how it would do. I think this colorway is perfect for springtime. LEI, it is a snap front. It's a good size. And it's in really good condition. So we're going to give that a try and see how that goes. Okay, I was really surprised to find this at the bins. I never went in to buy Anthropologie, ever. Oh, I do have a thing to take this off, but this is by Anthropologie. And it is a size, what size was this? It's hand wash. Did I have a size on it? Viscose. I'll have to, it's probably underneath the tag here. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, size 6. These are a size 6, and they're floral wide leg pants. Little floral wide leg pants. So yeah, I grabbed these by Anthropologie. Yes, please. Every time I watch a video, people are doing by Anthropologie, and it does so well. So I'm very excited to see how those do. All right, and this was another great spring-summer piece. This is by Sarah, S-E-R-R-A. It's a size large, and it's a full wrap dress. It's got great gathered sleeves, short sleeves. It's tiered with this beautiful floral maxi dress. It's kind of like a burnt orange colorway. And I know it's probably hard to see it with the lighting. Since I've been trying to record this, my lighting keeps changing. But I thought that would be such a great piece. At my regular thrift stores, this would be almost $8 to buy this, and it cost me $1.50. So any dresses that I can get for, obviously, this time of year, most definitely be getting with the bins. Okay, the people that I've been following that do like the vintage, a lot of them talk about vintage nightgowns. I did get this one. I have a couple others listed. They've gotten some interest. This one is a size large, no, size medium. It's embroidered on the top, and it's got the gingham print on it. And I think this one's a zip, yeah, it's a zip closure. So I'm going to give this one's a blue and white striped gingham. I'm going to give that one a try also and see how that does. Okay, this one was definitely a style-based piece, even though it's Land's End. Land's End can do well with some things. I don't specifically pick it up. When I pick Land's End up, it's because of style. But this is such a great sweater. The cable knit, the colorway, things like this do so well on Depop. You see them selling all the time. And this is a size medium, so I grabbed this for style-based. And it's probably cotton. I'm not going to double check because I do want to get through the rest of this bag. But probably like a cotton or algodon blend. All right. This is a men's linen blazer that I found at the bins. I have never run into men's linen blazers. I've run into women's, but never men's. I did double check to make sure all the buttons are there. This is such a great neutral colorway. It's a great size. And I'm very excited to see how this does. It is by the brand Andrew Feza. So 100% linen men's blazer. Very excited to, again, see how that does. Hi, Scooter. My kitty's trying to say hi. Well, I've got just a few more pieces. We've got a handful of pieces to go through and try to go as quick as I can. Lighting's changing. I'm getting blinded. Kenzie jeans. I did look these up. They're like that paper, paper bag pant. You know what I mean? There's like a style. This is Kinsey, and they were selling comps on Poshmark for this was really good. They're wide leg, so I thought I would definitely give these a try. Drawstring in really good condition. Mushroom print seems to be doing really well from what everybody's saying, so I thought I'd give this top a try. It is thorn and something, and it's a size medium. And it's a really cute, lightweight top that's got mushrooms all over it. It's the boxy square style, which is really popular right now. Very, very lightweight, so practically nothing to get. And Scooter's trying to say hi. Come here, buddy. Say hi, big guy. Say hi. He's the snuggle buggle between the two kitties. He loves to snuggle. All right, so let's get through the rest of these. Now, I've never run into this brand before either, but for some reason, this brand kind of like, oh my gosh, that's a good brand. I don't know if it is, but for some reason, when watching videos, I feel like Flying Tomatoes is one of those brands that people say that's good. Size medium, and I wasn't going to leave this behind. This is such a great dress. Great colorway, just great dress. Size medium, very lightweight, very comfy. Hi. Okay, this was another style-based piece. This is by, I think, Roxy, and it's a size small, but I think this will still do well. It's such a great, you guys are probably being blinded by the sunlight now. It's orange and an orange floral. It's got the ruching chest, and it goes all the way around. It's a striped back. Scooter's trying to say hi. He wants me to give him attention. Hi. Okay, buddy. I gotta finish this. Okay. This was one of those things, when I looked at it, I thought, gosh, for some reason, this seems like it would be really good. It is baby print, and I looked this up on Poshmark, and it turns out that this brand sells like those goth pieces for ladies. And dresses like this were selling big time on Poshmark for a really good price. So I definitely grabbed this. It's a black and white checkered with the zipper back. Very, very excited to list this and see how this does. Okay. Another J. Crew. Yes, J. Crew piece. This one is a dress. Like I said, J. Crew does well for me. This one is a size 10, so it's a great size. The button, guys, when you're looking at a dress like this, make sure that this piece is still in good condition. Because sometimes these come and they're broken or something, and you get it home and like, oh, it's broken. Sleeveless, this one does have pockets, I believe, and it is a tiered dress. So definitely very excited to list this one as well. Okay. This, I'm not sure what this is. I'm sure I probably ran comps on it because it's definitely very unique. It has this on it. It says CCMC, which is Coos Community Media Center, and it's a very utility style based vest. So I'm probably, if I ran comps on it, probably was doing well. Either way, I'm excited to list that and see what that will do. A few more pieces, and then I'll show you this jacket. This was the first piece I picked up this day. D&Co, y'all know that I've been listing some D&Co. This was a size 3X. Trying to find some of the bigger sizes too. And chocolate, I know brown is very popular right now. And these are cropped, and they have a cute little buckle at the bottom with this little detail and then the rolled hemline. So I thought this would be really cute to list. And some more 3X for the gals. And then I picked up, now, like I've mentioned before, you hear a lot about Levi's, which is something I still need to dive into more, is learning about Levi's. Because I don't know a lot about Levi's, like the vintage, how to tell this, the year and all that. I still need to learn that. But I'm trying to learn other jeans that sell besides Levi's too, because there's a lot of great jean brands out there. Cody James, I got this. And these were 29 by 34, so really good inseam on these. Boot cut. So I'm going to give those a try. And then I got some Wrangler cargo. Wrangler does well. Cargo shorts, cargo pants. These are some Wrangler cargo pants for the guys. A good size. So I'm definitely very excited to get those listed. And then some more shorts. And then the last piece I'm going to show you is this coat that I found. I don't know that I've showed this already. If I have, I apologize. I guess I don't remember what I showed. This is Walls. This is workwear. This was sitting on top of, I think I already showed you guys this. Sitting on top of a bin. And I actually went over to the gal at the register and I asked her if she'd wait for me. Because they're willing to do that at my bins if you want to find out how much a piece weighs to know how much you're going to be paying for it. And this was roughly going to cost about $5. I comped this on eBay and the sold comps were like 30, 35, 40 and over for the same coat. And it's in a good size. So I definitely grabbed this and I'm very excited to list that and see how that goes. And I stayed under an hour. I'm hoping I showed everything because I had a couple of interruptions while I was recording. I was trying to make sure I knew where I left off. If I did miss something, I apologize. If I repeated a piece, I apologize. But I wanted to keep this under an hour and hopefully I did show everything. Again, my COG on this was around $1.40, $1.45 roughly for each piece. We got about 80 pieces. I kept a couple for myself, gave my son a couple, and the rest is going to be listed. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy these videos, I'm hoping I'm sharing some great information, showing you what I'm getting. I do have a sold video that's going to be coming out very soon. We had a good January, so I'm excited to share that with you. And I hope that this was a blessing to you. As always, guys, be productive, and we will see you next time. Take care, guys.